You're just in time to see what I've taken off my rack. It's the Ansela van der Kaap 2011 vintage. Ansela van der Kaap, you say, what a strange name for a wine. Indeed, the story of Ansela goes way back to the 1600s. She was born to a slave woman from Guinea at the Castle of Good Hope. Yes, human trafficking happened even in the 1600s. Since one didn't know who her father was, she was simply called Ansela van der Kaap, which meant she was Ansela from the Cape. I reckon that many slave girls were named the same. However, Ansela could run free during the day, and she probably played on what is the current Green Market Square. However, at night, she and the fellow slaves were locked up in the Castle of Good Hope. She grew into a woman, and this time she caught the attention of a German soldier called Lorenz Kampfer. Lorenz fancied Ansela van der Kaap, but she loved him too. In the meanwhile, the governor of the Cape granted Lorenz a piece of land at the foot of the Simmonsberg mountain, just outside Stellenbosch. Lorenz worked the soil, and he loved the farm. But he also loved Ansela, and so the story goes that 3 times a week he would travel all the way back to the Castle of Good Hope to meet with Ansela. How they kept their illicit affair secret, one doesn't know, because in 1699, when she was emancipated and Lorenz loaded her up onto his wagon to trek all the way back to Stellenbosch and what is now Muratie Farm, they by then had 3 children. Yes, indeed. How did they manage to keep the affair a secret? Well, what is the wine like? Quite a lovely story, don't you think? Francois Conradi was the winemaker who produced this delightful wine in the 2011 vintage. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon along with Merlot and Cabernet Franc. Each wine or each grape is picked and then fermented individually, where they are kept for 16 months in wood. After that, they are individually tasted and blended to produce the blend which is Ansela. A further 6 months in wood to marry all the different components in the wine produces this beautiful, beautiful wine. Now, looking at it in the glass, you'll notice that it's a very intense, deep color. It has a lot of viscosity. It's got these beautiful legs, which tells that it's a really complex textured wine. On the nose, it reminds me of cigar box and black currant and a fair amount of herbs. What is it like on the palate? Does it follow through? Indeed, it does. It tasted a beautiful savory. It reminds me of olives, sort of dark, dark olives, but a wine completely balanced. There are no jagged edges of wood with the tannins. Everything is beautifully married and integrated in the 6-year-old wine. Only the finest cuisine to go with a wine of this caliber. Really beautiful. I would keep it for at least another 2 years or so, and it will still develop even further. When you visit Muratie, what can you expect? It's not just about wine tasting. You may want to go and view the artworks, the beautiful furniture in the old manor house, You may want to stop by for something to eat at the farmhouse kitchen. Or you may be adventurous and want to go on the mountain bike trail. Don't forget that on the 29th of July, they are having a Flavors of Winter festival. It's to celebrate Cape Port styles of wine. And if you're in another country and wondering where you can purchase these beautiful wines from Muratie Wine Estate, I suggest that you go to the Muratie website, muratie.co.za. I hope that you enjoy buying this lovely wine, drinking it, and visiting the farm. Please like my Facebook page and do subscribe to my videos. Until next time, this is Ingrid at WineTelligence, the smart way to learn about wine. Pop in next time to see what I've taken off my rack. Goodbye.